You're not gonna believe this.
What? Is there something in your cereal? Hold on.
It's a message.
A message?
It spells out, I love you.
And this isn't even the alphabet stuff.
Which makes it more amazing. You see how the granola forms the I.
You're so full of it.
But it's a good excuse to kiss you.
Like you need an excuse.
You expecting anybody?
No.
Well, then I'll get rid of whoever it is. What are you doing here?
I brought breakfast. Doreen, it's Clint. I just want to call and tell you how much I enjoyed dinner the other night, and despite the fireworks, and I think that we should do it again soon, so why don't you give me a call? Bye.
Clint?
Yeah.
Clint?
Nash.
Hi. I'm sorry, I hope you don't mind me busting in like this, but I really had to talk to you.
Sounds serious.
Yeah, it is.
So what's wrong?
Everything. It's your daughter's fault, again.
I'm so glad the two of you stopped by. Sit. I'll get you some breakfast.
Mommy, we didn't come to eat.
What's going on?
Should I tell her? Or do you?
One of you, please just tell me.
As of today, I'm going to officially be Jamie's mommy.
That's right, Mommy. The adoption hearing's this afternoon.
Oh, Bill, that's wonderful. And Jessica, I couldn't ask for a better mother for my granddaughter. You must be so happy.
Mike, I forgot to tell you. You know the spring musical that they do at the school?
You're starring in it.
I didn't even star in it when I was in high school, please.
Well, you know these high school directors, what do they know?
Well, I hope this one knows a lot because they asked me to do it.
No way.
Yes way. Yeah, so, do you think it would be okay if I did it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't believe you'd even ask me something like that.
Well, I don't want it to take away a lot of time from you and Tommy, but, it's gonna be great. They're doing Oklahoma, which has always been my favorite.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That's the one about the cowboys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of old-fashioned, don't you think?
Old-fashioned, Mike, it's a classic.
Well, yeah, I know, but we're talking about high school kids, Mars. I mean, maybe you should do some sort of rock thing.
Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what musical is, right? Because it's gonna be fun. We're gonna work together towards something. Michael, this is gonna be great. These kids really need it.
You really want to do this, huh?
Yeah, I really do. But look, like I said, if it's gonna take away time from you and Tommy, then I don't need to do this.
We'll work something out.
Really?
Yeah. Because when Mama's happy, everybody's happy, huh?
I am happy. Even if I don't do this. Because, I've got everything that I have ever wanted in my life right here, right now.
Good morning, beautiful. I made breakfast. I'm not hungry.
Oh, come on, Star, you gotta eat something.
I can't, okay?
Look, I know that you're upset about breaking up with Cole.
You think?
I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you.
Like you would have done anything anyway.
Well, I would have tried to help.
You would have helped me get back together with Cole?
No, because I think you did the right thing.
All right, well, it doesn't matter what you think because I'm not gonna be with him anymore.
Star, listen to me. I know that it hurts to let him go.
I did it so that Dad wouldn't kill Cole. And that Dad's new girlfriend, the DA, wouldn't throw him in jail. Hey, I just needed...
Hey,
You expecting someone else?
my ride, actually,
Are you going on a trip?
to Chicago.
And you aren't gonna tell your sister?
It's just for a few days. Come on in.
I love Chicago. Remember when you were dating that guy on the Bulls?
Actually, he was on the Bears, and we weren't dating. He was a client.
He liked you enough. He took us both all over the city, spent buckets full of cash. Is this another case?
You could say that.
Well, why don't I come with you? I could take off for a few days.
Layla, I'm going with Todd.
Todd, have you completely lost it?
Like I said, it's kind of business.
For you, maybe. But Todd wants something. You're a smart girl. Why can't you see that?
Your sister's right, I do want something. But I don't want you to come to Chicago with me.
I can't believe the adoption is going through so quickly.
I know the judge, so she fit us in. Jessica signed the papers last night.
Oh, Jamie must be so happy. She already thinks of you as her mother.
No, she started calling Jessica Mommy.
Oh, that must feel wonderful.
Yeah, it's nice.
We need to make some kind of a toast. I'll be right back.
Okay. You know, I've always thought of you as Jamie's mom, but to make it official.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Good.
Yeah. And good. It's all good.
You know, when I think about where we were this time last year.
I don't want to think about that,
Honey, I
especially
know,
not
but
today.
you've come such a long way. I mean, you're no longer Tess. You're not with Nash. Come out the other side of that. Now we're together, and we have the girls. We have so much.
Yeah, we have everything. I just don't want to lose it.
Why would we do that? Honey, I didn't mean to make you cry.
No, you didn't. You're not. I'm just emotional today, you know. I can't.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why don't you go help your mom for like 2 seconds? I just need to pull myself together, okay? Yeah, I'm fine, baby. Yeah.
Okay. I love you.
I need to pull myself together somehow.
I don't like people barging into my house uninvited and bad-mouthing my family.
Quite so, you're right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to come out like that. This is... Jessica's about to do something. It's a big mistake.
Mm-hmm. And that would be what?
Did you know that she's going to adopt Jamie?
She's talked to me about that.
Did you know that she's going to formally adopt Jamie today?
No, I didn't know it was going to be that soon. Why? Is there a problem?
No, a problem would be a good thing.
You don't think that she should adopt Jamie?
Lucky guess?
She's married to Antonio. Oh. She's been like Jamie's mother for a long time. There is no reason not to be able to make it legal.
Even if she's doing it as a smokescreen to cover her feelings for me.
You only brought 2 donuts.
Yeah, sorry I didn't call, but I just couldn't wait to share the big news.
What's going on, Tate?
Well, there's this thing. I guess you could call it a lifelong dream, but it's finally happening.
They're naming a stadium after you?
I used to ask myself when I was playing, is there life after baseball? And one thing kept coming into my head. Sportscasting. Anyway, I got an offer from Channel 7.
Lambview Live?
They want me to take over for Buck Phillips.
What happened to Buck? You feed him to the sharks?
It's just a first step, but it's a big one.
That is great news. I'm so happy for you. But,
Oh, don't worry, I'm way ahead of you. More exposure for Tate Harmon means more sales for Exposed. It's a good thing for both of us.
congratulations.
Thanks. That means a lot to me.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Harmon?
What do you mean I'm not coming? We settled this last night.
You settled it.
You agreed.
I changed my mind.
Change it back.
No. No. This is my deal. I have to do it my way.
Todd, you need me to be there to make sure you don't do something stupid.
This is Spencer Truman we're talking about. Yeah, it could be a wild goose chase. But at worst, he could be trying to finish me off once and for all.
That's why I'm coming.
No. Evangeline, will you please let me do the right thing for once in my life?
From what I hear, your definition of right is a little shady.
I can't let anything happen to you.
I can handle myself.
No. If you got hurt, I don't know what I'd do. I couldn't. Besides which, you're the assistant DA, so you'd be putting your career at risk, right? You know I'm right about that.
Don't look at me. I'm on his side this time. Todd. I appreciate your concern for me and for my career in the DA's office. But I'm gonna be okay. I know Chicago. I have connections there. Legitimate, legal connections. I won't be compromised.
Vange, will you just let it go? He does not want you to go, so
Stay out
don't
of it,
go.
Layla.
No, you're gonna get yourself hurt. Either by someone in Chicago or by him.
Okay, I'm going. He needs me there.
For what? Fate?
Layla, why are you even in this conversation? This is none of your business. Can you just stay out of this?
Oh, you're gonna let somebody like him turn you against your own sister.
Forget it. You're not coming, Evangeline. I already put my kid in harm's way. I'm not going to do the same to you.
It kills me to see you hurt like this, Star. I'm sorry. But what you did, it was right, and I'm proud of you.
I'm glad for you because I feel like crap.
Oh, baby. It's hard to put other people, ahead of you, especially when you really, really want to be with the boy you like.
Mom, I don't like him. I love him. Is that so hard to understand? I love him.
And I know that it hurts. But someday it won't hurt as much, really.
Like it doesn't hurt with you and Dad anymore?
What's different?
It's not different. I love Cole, and right now God, I hate Dad.
You do not hate your father. You know that.
No, but I don't think I'll ever feel the same way about him again.
I understand. I understand that. Maybe we should just go easy on your dad right now. He's going through a hard time. He needs our support.
Why? What happened?
You know the son that he had with Margaret Cochran? Well, he got a tip that maybe that baby is still alive after all.
It might be Spencer just jerking my chain, but I have to follow up on it. I can't give up on my son if there's a chance I can get it back.
Well, I hope you find him alive and well. But I appreciate you keeping my sister out of it. Okay? Layla, you heard Todd. It's a dead issue. I gotta go. Let's have dinner.
Well, I guess I should go too. I don't want to miss the plane.
You're not going anywhere. Not without me. A la familia.
Jessica is adopting Antonia's daughter.
Well, I hope they wind up as happy as we are. Hi.
It's pretty amazing, the way Tommy ended up with us.
Yeah. Well, I think we were blessed. At least that's the only explanation I have for it.
Yeah. It does seem like God had something to do with him ending up with us.
Yeah.
I mean, that we would be better for him than his natural parents.
Well, he was meant to be with us. I pray every day that nothing ever happens to change that.
Would it be all right if I came to the hearing today?
I think it's closed.
Well, actually, it's not. And I think it would be great for both our families to be there. I mean, if you can.
You can definitely count on me.
What about your mom and dad?
I think they're pretty busy.
Oh, we'll have to check.
Right, I will. Now, yeah.
Well, the hearing's in a few hours.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's all
Left
right.
shoulder.
It's all right, but are you?
Me, I'm fine. Why?
You sure? You seem, I hope you don't mind my saying, a little nervous.
Well, this is a really big deal. You know, I'm gonna be legally Jamie's new mommy, and I just hope I'm good enough.
Of course you are, honey. You're perfect.
I just don't want anything to screw up with the adoption or anything.
Like what?
You're right. I'm being silly. I'm gonna go and check in on my mom, my dad, and I'll see you two later. Okay? Okay.
What's going on with her?
Well, I'm sorry, but it's true.
You have the audacity to tell me that my daughter has feelings for you and that she's adopting Jamie just so she can cover it up.
Yes.
Yes, in your mind, maybe.
Well, and in Jessica's mind, too.
Oh, Nash, this has gotta stop. It's not good for anybody.
Do you love your daughter?
What kind of a question is
Yes,
that?
of course you love your daughter. I know that. Then help her.
Get over you?
I don't think that's possible.
Oh, God, now you're really pushing it.
All right, look, I know you think that I'm deluded, but I am not. I need you to help me make Jessica realize that once again she is rushing into something too soon and for all the wrong reasons.
I'm supposed to accept your word on this and go disrupt my daughter's family?
Yes, just listen to me. Because if I'm right, things are only gonna get worse, and they're pretty bad. And Jamie, Jamie doesn't deserve this. Look, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, please, would you just talk to her, Clint?
Sorry, don't want anybody getting the wrong idea.
Yeah, you do.
Rex, it wasn't a big deal.
Oh, are you telling me you didn't just feel where his hands were heading?
Let's just drop it, okay? Tate has a great new job, and it's gonna be great for Exposed, so we are all happy, right? Okay? Excuse me? Hello? Yeah, hold on. Let me get those numbers.
Well, glad we got that all worked out.
No, we didn't. Stay away from my girlfriend, or you won't be able to model or do anything else. Got it?
Sure, Rex. But I gotta tell you, anybody who gets this bent out of shape over some guy looking at his girlfriend can't be too secure. And to be honest with you, I can see where you'd be concerned.
You don't know what you just walked in on.
I know what I saw, Rex. You jumping all over Tate, who was just standing there. So get this. My sister almost runs off with Todd Manning to Chicago on some crazy lead about his missing son. Can you believe that? Hi, Tate.
Hey, Layla.
All I have to say is that if Todd is making this up to get Vange's sympathy, I will have to be
I'll just
the first one
I will
in
give
line
you some
to
tips to how to handle Todd Manning in the hall.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm glad you're not mad at me about what happened.
Unless you started it.
Are you sure about this? Todd has a solid lead on his kid.
That's what he's saying anyway. He's leaving for Chicago as we speak right now. And I just hope Van doesn't talk him back into letting her go along with him.
Okay, he's at Evangeline's place?
He was. I don't know what time his plane leaves.
Okay, can you stay here until Tate leaves?
Sure. Why?
I don't trust that guy with Adriana.
Okay, I get that, but why do you have to leave all of a sudden?
I need to see Todd before he gets on that plane.
Rex, what's going on?
We'll talk later.
Nash, I like you and I understand a lot of the things that you've gone through, but I'm pretty sure that your heart is in the right place, but not your head.
I did not come up with this in a vacuum, Clint. Jessica and I have talked. How can I put this discreetly to you? Things have happened recently between Jessica and me.
Are you saying that my daughter is considering leaving Antonio for you?
No, I'm not saying that.
Then what are you saying?
She wants to stay in her marriage. She feels guilty. She's scared. She's got some...
All right, enough. Oh, okay. Nash, it's long past time for you to do the right thing. Step aside.
Dad, are you here? Nash, what are you doing?
So he's gonna go to Chicago and see what he can find out.
He really thinks that the baby's alive.
So he's gonna go check it out.
Well, I mean, how is he dealing with it? Is he okay?
Well, I think he's got his hopes up, but... Well, we both know that he'll be completely devastated if he finds out that baby's dead again. But you know your dad. He's determined, and he's gonna do what he's gotta do.
I don't think he should do it alone. What? Come on.
You're gonna find out about it anyway. Your dad's not going alone. He's taking Evangeline Williamson with him.
I'm scared for you. When it comes to your kids, you don't think straight. You just act, and you deal with the consequences later, and somebody's got to be there to make sure you don't do that.
And what are you gonna do when your back's against the wall and you have to just act? You'll have to choose between your career and my son. I don't want you to have to make that choice. And I'm sure as hell not gonna make you choose between life and death.
Rex, this isn't really a good time. I don't know what you need, but...
Todd, good. You're still here.
What do you want?
I need to talk to you about your son.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Jessica, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just wondering why Nash is here first thing in the morning to talk to my father.
Well, I'll let him answer that. Tell me, is it true that Jamie's adoption hearing is today?
Yeah, it is true. And I wanted to ask you to come, you and Mom both, if that's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I'd be delighted to. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll let you two talk. Remember what I said.
What did my dad say, Nash?
That I am deluded about your feelings for me and to step aside.
Thanks, Mommy, but I'm a little too wound up.
And I know why.
Because my daughter's getting the mother she loves and has wanted her whole life.
Because Jessica is not as enthusiastic as she should be.
Well, she's a little nervous about making the whole thing official.
I thought the hearing was just a formality, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
So there's really no reason for her to be nervous. Excited, yes, but nervous?
Mommy, it's a big deal. It's a huge commitment.
Are you going to tell me? Look, you may have been my nephew by birth, but you are and you always will be my son. When I made that decision to take you, to care for you, there was never any doubt that I was doing the right thing or that I wanted it more than anything.
I know, Mommy. Look, it's just that Jessica, she's been through a lot.
Mijo, is everything all right between you two at home? And if it isn't, should this adoption happen?
Why is Dad taking Evangeline?
You really have to ask?
Well, I would hope that that whole thing would have been over by now.
Maybe, maybe not, but he is going to take Evangeline with him because she pushed for it. And she kind of hinted that she would go to the police if he didn't.
Are you kidding me? God, what a...
Don't say it.
I'm not.
We can think it. We just don't say it.
I used to like her.
Well, she's not my favorite person anymore, but we should just forget about it, okay? The most important thing here is you may have a little brother out there that's alive, and that's great.
Is Dad going to be okay? What if Dr. Truman is just messing around with him or something?
I hope not.
You know that it would kill him. You need to help him, Mom. You,
He
not
doesn't
Evangeline.
want my help, sweetie. He doesn't.
He says that, Mom, but you know that he needs you.
What I need you to do is head out the door to school, okay? Here you go. And Star. You did the right thing with Cole. And I know that it's hard. But it'll get better, all right?
Go help Dad. I know that you're right about it.
Hey, Jack Manning! I thought you overslept.
Is Dad really gonna look for the baby with Miss Williamson?
Were you eavesdropping?
Just listening.
It's not nice to listen in on other people's conversations.
But if Dad's baby's alive, is he gonna marry Miss Williamson and start a family without us?
You want to talk to me about my son now?
I ran into Layla. She told me something about you're going to Chicago to follow a lead or something.
Oh my God. I can't believe her. I can't believe her. She runs out of here and she tells your private business to the first person she sees.
No, she came home. She was upset. I happened to be there. It was more about you going away with Todd than anything else.
She's not going away with me. It's too dangerous.
Well, then why are you going?
So I gotta check it out.
Why? What sort of clue could make you reopen old wounds when you know your son is dead?
Kinda tells me he might be alive.
Where did you even get this clue from?
The man himself, Spencer Truman.
Spencer's dead. How could he tell you anything?
It was in a letter Spencer mailed to Miles Lawrence. Spencer was just trying to stick the knife in me a little deeper.
That's exactly what he's doing, and you shouldn't play ball.
I can't hear that my son might be alive and just sit on it.
I think it's a mistake. I really do. You went through hell when I gave you that death certificate telling you your son died.
He's right. Todd, you sure you can live through that again?
No, but I gotta give it a shot.
Then let me go to Chicago for you. I'm trained at this. I know how to track down a lead.
Thank you, but no. I'm gonna do it on my own.
Suit yourself. But how much more do you want to suffer?
Todd, Blair doesn't even want you doing this.
I don't care what Blair thinks anymore.
No matter who your father ends up with, no matter how many children he decides to have, one thing's not going to change, and that he's always going to be your father, and he's always going to be your family. Your daddy loves you and Star more than anything in this whole wide world. You got it?
What about the other baby? If he's alive.
Well, if that other baby is alive, then I'm sure your daddy will love that baby. But you know what? It doesn't mean that he's going to love you any less. You got that?
Will Dad get hurt in Chicago?
Jack, why would you say that?
Star sounded scared.
Nothing's going to happen to your father when he's Chicago, all right? It's going to be all right. I promise.
How?
He's going to be fine, and he's going to come home, and he's not going to start a family with Evangeline Williamson. You got that? I promise you.
How can you promise that?
Tate, that's fantastic you'll be doing the sports on the news. Good for our business, too.
Yeah, thanks, but apparently Rex doesn't think so.
I don't think that's what Rex was upset about, but I'll talk to him.
Yeah, and I'll make sure I'm very careful about what I say to him. I had no idea the guy was so insecure.
Rex? No, no way.
He's not insecure. He just, well, he knows that you would make a play for me if I wasn't with him.
Wait a second. You told him I said that?
Of course I did. We don't have any secrets from each other.
Well, no wonder the guy tried to beat the crap out of me. Although, I gotta say, if it was me, I'd be flattered. You know, that other guys think my girl's so hot.
Thank you. But Rex isn't like that.
I get it. Anyway, I'll let you know what the PR director from the TV station says about my cross-pollinating duties.
Ugh. Ew.
I'm sorry, was that a little too suggestive?
Look, just talk to your boss and make sure he knows that you signed with us first.
Okay. I'll let you know. Layla? Later.
It really will be good for business.
Yeah, I know.
So, why did Rex take off when he heard about Todd's son?
You know, every second with you is just so special, isn't it? I just wish we had him from the start. Every second with this little guy is just so special.
Mommy, adopting Jamie is absolutely the right thing, I promise.
So you and Jessica are solid.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you, okay? We have issues. All right, but we're going to deal with them and we'll work them out.
I don't mean to press. I know how much you love Jessica.
I do, Mommy, completely.
Mabel, talk to me. Something is bothering you.
There are adjustments, Mommy. Okay, it's not the same as it was before Tess. Sometimes I just wish I had the old Jessica.
Well, good for you, Nash. You played your last card. Now do me a favor, do what my father said, and back the hell off. Why are you smiling?
Sorry, you kind of remind me of someone.
I'm not Tess,
I know
okay?
you're
So
not
get over
Tess,
it.
and I am over it. It's the problem. I'm in love with you.
Oh, so you came
Jessica.
by here to tell on me to my dad? Thanks.
I don't have a dad. If I did have a dad, I would have talked to my dad, but I don't. All right? I needed someone to talk
This
to.
isn't talking, Nash. You're gathering your allies, and there's no way you're ever gonna get my father against me.
I'm not against you. How can I be against you? I love you. All right? And I was trying to find someone else who loves you to make you face the truth.
The truth is, I love my husband, and I love his daughter. I love her enough to adopt her and call her my own.
I never said that you don't love her. And I know that she thinks of you as a mother.
And after today, I will be. End of story.
And you still prefer to do what looks like the right thing to do instead of the right thing to do.
What's right, Nash? You tell me. Would it be right for me to leave my husband and his daughter and come back to you?
Oh, back to me.
To you, whatever. What does it matter?
I know exactly what you mean. Jessica, come with me now. Come away with me now, and we'll tell Antonio together.
I'm adopting Jamie today, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
No, there's nothing I can do.
No.
All I can do is ask you to admit the truth.
What truth?
The truth that you wish you hadn't chosen Antonio and his kid. That you wish you had chosen me.
Why does Rex care if Todd's looking for his son?
Because Rex worked for Todd as a PI, and he's probably just curious what he missed.
That's gotta be so hard. To think your son's dead, and then to be told maybe not. I mean, I'm no fan of Todd's, but I almost feel sorry for him.
Yeah, I guess so.
And if the baby's alive, why are people lying about it?
Jessica and I will be okay. right? And Jamie's adoption hearing today will be the beginning of good things for Jessica, me, and the girls. I promise.
I'm holding you to it.
I have to get to the station. I'll see you later, okay? Bendición.
Dios te bendiga.
Hey, Antonio. Michael, I need to talk to you right now.
Something wrong?
You'll need to buckle up, ma'am.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Star and Cole broke up? And I bet that just makes your life, doesn't it?
It's Tommy, isn't it? Somebody's connected him to Todd Manning.
Hi, Todd.
It'll get better.
The only way this will get better is if I leave Lambview for good.